the man in the background. Now
You know, where I'm with Mike Dunn right now. We're going to James Madison High School. Going to speak life, speak excellence.
of the generation.
Yes. And appearance matters. Yes, sir.
Thinking, vocabulary, your parents.
That's the message of the day.
Yeah. That's the other day. You want to change?
The message of the day is if you want to change your life, you must change the things in your life. And the first three things you must change in your life is you must first change your thinking. Second, change your vocabulary. Third, change your appearance. And then you will live a new life. You heard? Stay tuned.
Be the voices for you guys. Give you guys a platform to be able to hear new information. Not necessarily new information, but information that can help you excel. You get me? Say it with me. I become successful by defining what success is. So each and every one of you, what you gotta make sure that I know what I want. I gotta have a definite chief aim goal. If I'm not having a goal for myself, then I'm just gonna be drifting along like the rest of the human beings.
We were going about what emotion do you feel most frequently? Well, I'd say the number one emotion that I truly feel is gratitude.
Gratitude.
Okay, gratitude is basically a feeling where it puts me in the mind state where my thoughts, my thinking, the way I'm thinking in this day is like, wow, I am so grateful. Thank you for this. Thank you for my legs. I'm able to walk today. Thank you that I'm able to smile. I got eyes to see. Oh man, my heart is beating. I'm alive. Gratitude is when I'm saying, oh my gosh, I am in my body. I am living today. So that puts me at a state of mind that I'm so grateful because I know that there's somebody right now in the world that may be suffering or maybe not have what I have. So when you're grateful about the things that you have, and ladies and gentlemen, what you have is to be grateful at everything that you have. So I wake up with the state of knowing that I'm grateful. So with that said, who's grateful today? I want somebody to share something they're truly grateful for. Because gratitude is highly important to you. Yes. Be grateful for your mother. Absolutely. What are you most grateful for your mother about? Okay. Love your mother. See, you gotta also always look. This is the key. See the best in people. Okay? No matter where they're at right now in their life, even your peers, even the person you look to your left and your right. Always look at someone and say, you know what? I know that person may have issues. I know that person get on my nerves, but I'm gonna still look at the best. I'm gonna still see the best out of them because I want to envision that in my mind for that outcome. You know why? Why do you think you should do that? Why do you think you should envision the best for someone? Anybody? Huh? You judge books by the cover. What does that mean?
When I look at you, I'm like, you be talking to me, and I'm cool. You might not be the person I think you are inside, but to me, I don't like the way you look. I think you look the type of way. You talking to me any kind of way, this time I'm gonna get some. People judge me because that's how I was raised.
Things to with people and opportunity to travel, do things in this world because I took the initiative to speak. I learned at a very young age that it's okay to speak what you desire. It's okay to speak what you want. It's okay to speak to people because people will give you opportunities. Remember that. People give you opportunities. On your journey to success, it's going to be people who are going to help you become successful. You're going to have people who will mentor you. That's going to give you information that you never heard of.
Without having resources to make money. So it is true that you don't need money to make money. You don't even need really too much experience to make money. You don't really need too much understanding to make money. But there's three things you must do, and it's three things in order. You have to change your thinking. I mean, the way you see yourself, the way you think, the things you are, the things you should not say, that you still saying, just stop saying it. And the great thing, I use in my thoughts. When I have unwanted thoughts, which is so important. Does anyone have unwanted thoughts? Stuff that they come at that says, this is not my thought. I know that's not my thought. And it got me thinking, like, where are my thoughts coming from? And I realize that's just not always our thought. It's a whole bunch of people in the room. Body language is 90% of what you're doing. So if you're changing your vocabulary and the things you're saying, it's going to cause people to change around you. You're going to get a different response. So if you first of all, stop spitting when you see the person in the street, you know what I'm saying? It's important because you establishing the line. It's important to establish the lines of respect. You spitting. That's disrespecting every other country I've ever been in. You know what I mean? So change the way you speak. Don't call. I know you can snap on somebody, but it's all right to change back to serious mode. You don't snap 90% of the time. Snap 50% of the time, so you can have some balance to y'all's respect. Because 90%, what's happening is we get too comfortable with one another, and we disrespecting one another, and then we stop each other's growth when we leave school. You know what I'm saying? I can't even see my brother be great. I can't see him be great because I snap on him all the time. I can't take him serious. I don't take myself serious because the words we using. Oh, I gotta love my brother. No, use the words then. Use the word like, man, you good, you're great. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you, sir. King. A lot of brothers say king today. Use them words because they're powerful and they do change you. Whether you feel it change immediately, it does change you over time. You know what I'm saying? It will bring you more money. There's some people that won't communicate with you off just spitting in their face. That's ridiculous.
But it's true.
Third thing, change your appearance. If you want more money, you gotta change the way the people that look like money. I respect rappers. I respect the whole hustle. I think they're at least trying their hand in business. How many people, call themselves business people but don't have anybody that works for them? But don't nobody make money. That's whack. I'd rather be at least we got the bag. We might be mad at a whole lot of debt, but at least we got the bag. At least we trying our hand in business. So at least if you're gonna dress to your best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? I dress to the best of my ability. I'm wearing what I want to wear. Tom Ford. I just changed out of some Versace shoes. These are Taboo, New York. You know what I'm saying? $600 on the wrist because I want to be that. You know what I mean? And people say you gotta dress you gotta live within your means. No, if you change your appearance at the time, that's dope information. Y'all better stop sleeping. That's fresh. You get what you think about most of the time. If you think on something long enough, it will come in your reality.
That's not true.
That is true, and I'm trying to tell you. Tell me, give me an example.
Boom. I've been thinking about an iPhone for a week.
Very good. I'm glad. For 1 week.
So,
for
no,
1 week.
not even 1 week. I broke my iPhone back in March. I've been thinking about one ever since then. I still ain't got one.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got your answer. I got what you said. So let's talk about the second component behind you get what you think about most of the time. You get what you think about most of the time, and you get what you think about what you don't want most of the time. So you get what you want most of the time, and you get what you don't want most of the time. So if you think about, what's your, I'm not saying let's work out how you can manifest it because it's something in your thinking that's changing it. Because when you understand, I'm trying to tell you something. When you understand that you get what you think about, what's on your mind, you're manifesting. You're gonna manifest another iPhone. It just hasn't come into your mind all the way. You haven't quite had a burning desire enough for it to come into your existence. I'm trying to tell you something. You have to envision yourself with the phone, on the phone, have a good time on the phone. This is the energy it takes to manifest. You got to, in your leisure time, think about it. If you got whatever phone you got right now, if you don't have a phone, just pull that bad boy out. Because that's the it's called dream building. You feel what I'm saying? It's dream building.
Everybody say dream building.
There's more than you can dream building. You thinking about it is one way, but you got to incorporate other things that get your thinking into your physical reaction. That's why we said first change your thinking, then change your vocabulary. Because you went from an invisible place where it's just invisible in your mind to now I say it, now it's visible, now it's in the world. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you literally manifest something. You feel? So if you can have an attitude all you want to, but if you constantly thinking on the things that you want and desire, then you're 50% closer to actually manifesting it. Now here comes the emotion. Why is emotion important? Why you have to feel a good emotion? Because emotions fuel the thought. So your thought is in your head and it's just clinking around in there, And then so once you have a desire, which you're talking about, I really want it. So you have I need this phone. You know what I'm saying? Then you apply. You're mad that you missed your phone. You know what I'm saying? You're upset that you dropped your phone. But when you have that emotion, what you're doing is that emotion is saying, I want a new iPhone, but I'm upset that I broke my phone. So what it's doing is that she wants a new iPhone, but she's upset her broken phone. So we don't know what to do with her right now. She's throwing us mixed signals. That's literally how the universe manifests what you want. You have to send clear signals. which means if you have a thought, you have to use a good emotion in order to send it straight through. Do you get what I'm saying?
So your parents can think that they need to pay for it.
Yes.
Yeah, how we gonna make them think they need to pay for it?
They shot better than the guys that actually play ball, which goes to the theory that if you can visualize yourself doing something well, then you're going to actually do well when it comes time to perform. That means if you want something and you desire it in your heart, you have to prepare for it in your mind, so when it's time to actually meet it in the physical world, you're ready. So if you want something new in your life, you got to have your mind ready for it. Like, for instance, if you get too much money, you ever heard of two people get too much money, they just throw it all away, they end up getting in trouble with it. You never heard people do that with money? I know you wouldn't do that, but you've heard that happens, right? Because they was not prepared for it. They didn't desire it. When you desire something, like, say you desire $10,000 so you can go buy whatever you want to.
I'm know what I'm gonna do.
That's my point. That's my point. And I believe you got that energy. See what I'm saying? They smart. They very intelligent. Y'all don't need no correction. Y'all just need
guidance.
This is how it works. Not even guidance. Just this is how it works. If someone just explains, hey, this is how the bicycle works, you have a better preparation to actually ride the bike. And so that's all we're here for is, how does your brain work? How does your heart work? What is the importance of having the energy? Having a good attitude is not just so other people can be happy with you. Having a good attitude is so you can have a clean house within you. That's my piece.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.